Making a final is incredible, and I have to stop and reflect on that sometimes and realise how amazing that is in itself. But I guess once you do that, you just want the next step, and you want to be better and you want to do better. Like as soon as you make a final, you want to make a podium, and then you want to win a competition. And once you've won one, you want to win the next one and the next one and the next one. It's kind of deciding what you can be satisfied with.
Here is the pressure now, and it is now all about Shauna. This is going up to the bonus here. She is 2 moves away from her first ever gold medal. A drop knee here with the right, up with the right hand. She's got to figure out what she's doing from here. Shauna Coxsey in Grindelwald 2014, taking her first ever gold medal on the IFSC circuit. This has been a very, very long time coming. How are you feeling? This is a gold medal. This is it.
Yeah, I think I'm a little bit overwhelmed. Yeah, just a little bit.
Miss Shauna Coxsey of Great Britain, that's the 2nd gold in a row here under the belt for her, securing herself in that role of dominancy at this point in the game. I think, you know, she's definitely proved to everybody back at home and worldwide as well that, you know, that wasn't a fluke.
Munich is incredible. The competition is always amazing. I made my first final there, I think it was 3 years ago now, so I remember exactly what it was like to walk out there. It's the female qualification for the World Championships.
How you feeling?
Feel good, yeah. Slept a lot, I ate a good breakfast, done everything I can do. This bit's exciting, just before. Then I'll get nervous, and then it'll be the comp, which is fun. And then afterwards, just depends on the results, I guess.
Musikkapelle, ganz erfahren in München.
So leading into this comp, it was a little bit less than ideal, but kind of retrospectively, I'm kind of glad it went like that. We had some slight shoulder issues, so she climbed really well, did new baseline, everything was looking kind of rosy. I'd set some relatively hard kind of training for the next few weeks, and then she kind of just beginning the session, not doing anything particularly hard. I mean, you know, relatively hard, but she's going, oh, my shoulder feels a bit funny. Then we had a lot of physio and a lot of massage. And I think ultimately it's looking really good because the shoulder's not really that bad. She's had 2 to 3 weeks of rest. Fingers have had full recovery, arms have had full recovery, and actually I'm kind of really looking forward to it. I think she's got a really good chance.
Da wissen die Athleten, wie so die Zeit steht. Und jetzt ist sie auf dem Weg. So, jetzt mal hier für Shauna Coxsey from Great Britain at the top. Jetzt sehen wir die Jule, jetzt mit der zweiten Hand, jetzt kontrollieren.
It's nice to know that I can get up things after falling on them, so I think that's one of the hardest things, especially mentally. But 5 and 16, I think that might be my record. Might be an all-time record, I don't know. But they were pretty hard, and it's just nice to get back into the field of comp climbing after falling off outside a lot.
Also drüben bei dir gerade die japanischen Meisterschaften.
Ja, schaut so aus und die Akio holt sich auch das Top.
To be honest, I'm quite happy that she kind of fell off a few times and kind of got that out of her system. Sometimes she'll come out and flash all 5 and then it's kind of, oh, we've got to deal with that in the semis. So yeah, I'm happy with that.
Ja, und unser Geburtstagskind, die Dame aus Russland.
So my role while we're here essentially is to kind of keep the wheels on, keep the head in the good place, make sure she's got everything she needs. I mean, with most athletes, you want to be focusing completely on the competition. Some people like a bit of a distraction, so if she needs a distraction, I'll need to, do that as well. But ultimately, you know, you want to be there, focus on the competition. You don't want to be thinking about where this, that and the other is. So yeah, that's mainly my role. A little bit of massage too.
He basically does all of the boring stuff that I don't want to do. He makes sure that I'm eating and sleeping and doing everything at the right times, and that I'm not getting too excited or making sure that I'm not too nervous. And it sounds really selfish and self-centered, but that's what competing is. Like, you're there to win and you're there to do the best that you can do. So to have someone else who's there for you and supporting you makes a massive difference. I get so nervous in semi-finals. It's the worst round by far. You're competing against 20 girls and everyone's there to fight as hard as they can to make a final. So yeah, I think that's the scariest round.
Gigi, holt er sich hier seinen Top. Er kämpft. Alle, Gigi, alle.
Ali Schotti.
Ja, hier.
Der erste Rico. Auf geht's, Jan. Komm, hol dir dein zweites Start.
Und Shauna Coxsey, Holzschlag.
Weltklasse-Siegerin, Dritte Nummer 1. Aus.
Auf geht's, so, Jürgen Bruder ist schon sehr weit außen. Ja, da hat er hier Neuer. Eben hier die Einschaltprobleme.
Come on, Alex. Und sie presst sich darüber. Alex Puccio, auf geht's, Würstchen. Komm on.
Aber Akio Noguchi, die Gesamtweltcupsieger, auch nicht.
Ja,
Kein
unglaublich.
Problem.
Umso stärker hier. Julis Leistung gleich beim ersten Versuch. Unfassbar. Wie soll denn die heute noch zu schlagen sein?
Shauna Coxsey. Und jetzt holt sie sich auch ihren Top. Jawohl, Shauna Coxsey wrestling team from the UK here in Munich today.
Yeah, I got a little bit nervous maybe when she fell off the first problem, but I didn't feel too nervous. It was all right. Just rubbing out all the badness.
Do you do this between every round?
Not necessarily between semis and between qualification and semis. Just depends how hard it was really. But because there's not much of a gap, just a little bit more recovery is useful. So I tend to do it between semis and finals.
It's pretty hard to type with one hand though.
Sorry.
Who's your main competition, Shauna?
I think it could be anyone in the final. Like, Eula's climbing incredible, and the crowd is massively behind her, which is really nice. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think you have a main competition. I think it's just, I guess, yourself at the end of the day. You know, I think your biggest threat is usually yourself in the final. I think Munich put on a great event. The crowd's incredible, the boulder problems are always really good, the hold selection's great. Everyone I've spoken to that was there absolutely loved it.
Schaut sich das nochmal genau an. Die Miete ist mittlerweile der Branche vorbei. Ist am Bonus wieder vorbei. Jetzt macht er unsere Unterstützung!
Everyone enjoys it when it's going well, of course they do, but I think it's hard to enjoy it at the time when it's not going very well, but retrospectively I know that I learned a lot of lessons that are valuable to me in future competitions, so I can appreciate the positives from the event.
Ja, jetzt sind wir alt, weiter hoch.
I know how I felt before I went out to that boulder, and I would have taken any out that I could get to not have to go and stand in front of 7,000 people and try that boulder again, try the last boulder. So I knew it made no difference to my result as well. There was no way, if I did the boulder, I wasn't going to move up any places, I wasn't going to move down, it just didn't matter. The best time is when you know you've done everything you can and you're happy with your climbing and you're satisfied with the performance you've given. And it, like when you finish and you get to the top of the last boulder, that's when you can be fully satisfied and happy and content with what you've done, regardless of where you place. I think that's the same for like anyone competing at any level, but that doesn't happen all that often, I guess.
Excited for you.
incredible. It was like, obviously, of course, I want to win, but I mean, Eula is like the nicest person in the competition, and she is such an incredible athlete. So yeah, I'm really excited for her.